This lady has become a dear friend. She was one of the very first people that I met when I actually joined the Juice Plus family. Her heart to serve is just amazing. But I do want to let you know a little bit about her, because some of you in the room may not have actually met her before. Linda wears many hats, including wife, mum, coach, leader, role model, trainer, mentor, and professional network marketer. She's a huge fan of growing herself. I've never known anyone who just really sews into making sure that she grows so that she can help you to grow. She has been honored as, over these years, Franchisee of the Year. She has taken out the Glennie Award, the Elton Award, and Values Champion. She leads a global team of thousands across 17 countries. She is the true go-giver and servant leader. Can you please welcome to the stage my friend, Linda Evenden!
Hey. Oh, wow, good morning. How honoured do I feel to have just experienced that? Your magic and what you're doing, the impact that you're creating, I can feel it. That energy was just incredible. Well done. For everyone that's in this room right now, I just want to honour you in the most sincere way, because it's been an interesting few years. And if you're in this room, this is what I know to be true and what I can be certain about. If you're in this room, you are a warrior. You are a freedom diva or dude, I don't know. Because more than ever before, we're caused to think of what's most important in our life. And you made a decision. Who was dragged here? I know there's a few, and they're kind of like in the first few minutes and the song's on and there's people dancing and they're waiting for the Kool-Aid. And like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Just getting a coffee. And thankfully, there's a few senior, more experienced people here, and we know the magic of what happens in this room. So I deeply and sincerely honour you for being here, and I encourage you to open your mind and your heart about all of the goosebump moments and the reasons why you are here. And you may not know them yet. Be part of the adventure. See what unfolds together. From my heart to yours, we have 20 minutes together. The clock's saying 8, so I'm not taking any notice of that. Just deleting that. We have 20 minutes together, and when I was thinking about what do I really, really want these beautiful people to know about our business, what do I want them to know from my heart? How can I cause them to think differently and act differently and believe differently? How can I look back on my journey and the greatness that has unfolded for me since my very first yes, 14 years ago, and ever since? How can I find some key moments to impart to you the magic that we have in our hands every single day? And to not get too caught up on numbers, but to really be in your heart and understand impact and influence. And impact and influence is abundant here. That's the goosebump moments. That's the pull for you to be here when you're not quite sure why. That's the part of you that knows a bigger story that's yet to unfold. Who knows what I'm talking about? Just a few. Okay, that's not landing that bit. In the 20 minutes that we have together, what I want to bring to life for you is the magic that our company have provided for us to be rewarded for effort, to be rewarded for caring for others, to never be punished, to never be excluded, but to always be met at the level that you're at. And that magic is called qualifying. I'm going to get you to participate in this because we learn differently. We activate a different part of our brain and our body when we participate. So I don't want to just talk at you, I want to talk with you. So when I say this, every single time I want you to say, qualify. Okay, ready? Let's try it out. The most important thing in our business payment plan, the doorway to your dreams that Brian took us through so beautifully, the most important door, why we're here. The secret to it is qualifying. What is it? Qualifying. You guys rock. That was awesome. Okay, you're in. So over 20 minutes. Who honestly right now, your sponsor has told you, just qualify, and you're kind of like, okay. I'm not really sure why, but okay. You're just doing what a good soldier does. Who's there? You all know qualifying? No, you don't. I know you don't. Okay. That was me. So I want to take you back to the start 14 years ago. What I knew to be true, even when I was losing my mind and my soul in a corporate career, that I was highly paid and deeply unfulfilled. But I wanted to be a jump out of bed in the morning person who felt compelled, who felt purpose, who felt inspired. I knew very quickly in my early 20s that just making money wasn't going to do it. There was a lot more for me. I love this quote, and I think that it perfectly sums up, if you were to not hear anything else from me or the entire conference, I want you to know that we live in the ultimate pay-it-forward business, and that's really what qualifying is. Help as many people get what they want, and you automatically get what you want. The faster that you can focus on others, the more greatness that is going to unfold for you, guaranteed. So, this little random photo of 3 random little people. It's now 14 years later. So this was my second yes. The first year, I happily took the product. I stayed maybe as partner plus, but I never really got started. And that's many people here right now. This is the second year, and Tom, Grace, and Sienna are all under 3.5. They now are 16, 14, and 13. So I want to take you right back because it's easy to see the chapter that I'm in now and go, that's too big and that's too far. So I want to take you on the step-by-step journey of clubs and qualifying that can be the doorway for your dreams right now. At this time, there was a global financial crisis. We were just over broke. I had stopped dreaming. It wasn't worth putting the kids in daycare after tax or getting a part-time job. I was low on confidence. I was very low on hope and vision. Does any of this sound familiar to maybe some of you right now, and surely many people that you know? That was me. What I did do was listen to my friend, and I saw her starting to create some amazing things in her life. She was always amazing, and I didn't paint myself into that picture yet. But one crucial day, she flew out to Australia, and I knew she was going to ask me about this Juice Plus thing. She's pretty bossy, so it's just easier to kind of go, yep, okay, yep, I'll do the thing. Yep, I'll take the product. Yep, I'll come to the thing. Lauren, one of my besties. And we had a whole lot of reasons why not. And when I look at this picture, it's mixed because this was chaotic. This was hard. This was a moment in my time when I looked around and went, is this it? Is this what I signed on for? And Lauren was a light, and she simply listened to all of my excuses. She didn't try and handle any objection. She just said, what if you could? What if together we could get to work and we could create, I don't know, $500. Let's get your products cheaper so you can be on all the products. What I really said yes to was the word together. She said, what if together we could do this business and you could have fun? And thank goodness I said yes. And I did what I was told. Up until SC, I'd call in with Lindy, and Lindy would say, you need 3 more orders and 1 more team. No clue why. No, I just didn't know. All I heard was bonus. You get a $300 bonus. That part I understood. When you start talking PB, POB, commission, like all the random acronyms, I switch off. But I heard bonus. Oh, back. Yikes. Giving the game up. It's always a risk, me and slides. It's always a risk. This is pivotal moment number 1. So fast forward, bumbling through, honestly, not knowing what I was doing. I won a trip to the US early on, and it was very divine timing for me, because the US conferences are every 6 months, and there's 10,000 people in a room like this. And I knew that this was my place, this was my tribe. They were excited about kale and broccoli, and they were dancing on chairs, like this was my people. And up on the main stage, there was this beautiful woman. She's like an earth angel. Her name is Dr. Candace Corson. And I think she must have been maybe 65, 70 at the time. She's a general physician. She's all about natural wellness. And up on stage with her were hundreds of people out of their mind excited, in their t-shirts, jostling for their moment to have the microphone to talk about what had happened when they were part of this thing called 100 Club. Now, I was already maybe 3 or 4 club, but I still didn't know what that was or why it was important. I was just told, help more people, and the marketing plan has you back. Right? What happened for me, those moments when you know why you're here on earth? This was my giant goosebump moment. Because I saw people up there completely lit up about why they were there and what they were doing. They couldn't wait to share their stories of triumph and what was changing in their life. And together, what had happened in the magic of this team. Her symbol was a tree. She saw herself as one of the branches. And every single person who was on stage that was a club qualifying, what is it? You guys rock. Every leaf was a qualifier. And every leaf really represented a whole community of people saying yes to better health, saying yes to being inspired for healthy living, saying yes to a community that was making an impact and an influence. And suddenly I understood it differently. That it wasn't just this random thing on a piece of paper. This was whole communities. A club is a community, friends. And the person who creates the club, that's a person of influence and impact that we can directly measure. So not only was I prouder to be a club, but now I had a vision of what kind of leader do I need to become to create that kind of radiance in people's lives. And I got obsessed about it. What we have in our hands is what I love to call the ultimate pay it forward business. Each one teach one. Make no mistake, we are in the business of paying it forward. We are in the business of filling up our own cup first and foremost. I came here broke, not quite broken, but just above water. And through mentoring, through example of empowered leadership, through care and support, other women that I didn't even know, that had no financial interest in helping me, filled my cup more and more, stronger and stronger, so much that my cup became overflowing. And I was able to say, you just got to come and see this. I don't know if it's for you. You just come and feel this. Let's see if we could do this together. What if I just did what I was taught? And pretty soon, in 4 years, I got to the top position of NMD 24 Club. Now, by then, yay, it was yay, right? What happened on the way was really understanding that it wasn't about me. It was all about them and how to put $500 extra in their household every month. What kind of difference does $500 extra make in households right now? That's what I said yes to. I never forget that. That first $300 that landed in my bank account was the most important. Don't underestimate the magic that you're already creating in other people's lives. I love this picture. This is our lounge room. Do you guys recognize some faces on there? And you know, it's really important to say this. Some of those faces have gone. Because our journey is full of reasons and seasons and chapters, and some it's a lifetime. But this photo represents, oh, let me see, I've got this laser. Oh, laser, look at me go. Okay, so this character here, Christine Drummond, was the first that I dragged to conference. Let's hear it for Drummo. She's celebrating 10 years, folks, 10 years. What a legend. She was my first dream believer, along with Fee. Fee is, it must be 12 years now, Fee. In this moment here, I'm already maybe NMD, we're probably 30-something club. But what happened was I came back from the US conference and it was just like my heart was on fire. I had a new vision. I had a new way to invite people in and to begin talking about our business with total passion and ownership. And what happened when we were all sitting here was on this whiteboard, you'll see a bunch of numbers, but these guys already understood because they're hearing the same thing that I'm teaching you today about what? Nice, you're getting a prize. That its lives changed. It's literally lives changed. It's a measure of how many leaders you're creating and impacting and teaching and serving. What happened from here in this moment when we declared how many lives we wanted to impact? There's their must goal, their BAM goal, their bare ass minimum goal, right, on the left, and there's their stretch goal on the right. We went from 30 club to 100 club in the next 8 months. Was it any one person? Nope. Look at the numbers, look at the totals. They all got about serving as many people as they could. And the number one thing that they focused on was... Okay, I think this is working. This is what happened. What I want you to know now, no matter what club that you happen to be, you might be you, yourself, and you right now. Me, myself, and I. There's so much power in that. You have to be qualified in your own business before you can go and reach and teach another how to do that. Would you agree? You have to be the one. And your team want to do what you do. They say, oh, look, if Linda's qualified, it must be important I'm going to be qualified too. Well, before they really even understand why. You don't need to understand all of that. Just understand it is the most important way. It is the doorway to all of your dreams. It's where the marketing plan matches your vision and your heart to serve. So look, this is literally how it works. This is one of my favorite pictures to really bring this to life, because it started with me, and then Adam, and then Christine and Fee, and Adam, and Kate and Ant, and Amanda in Uganda. She built an NMD business from Uganda. We're not even open in Uganda, people. Like, what's our excuse, right? Look at what happens when 4 teach 3. And then those 3 catch the vision, they get obsessed, they understand the importance, they know what and how and who to focus on, and then they teach 3, and then they teach 3. We get paid up to 5 generations of lives changed here. So this is literally today what my business looks like. But sitting where you might be sitting today, it was just me all those years ago, understanding this in a different way. Why qualify? I want you to hear from my heart right now to trust that you don't really need to get caught up on the how. You do. Hand on heart, I do not know the marketing plan. I couldn't explain it to save my life in a court of law. That's all I need you to know right now about the marketing plan. The marketing plan works for you. The marketing plan rewards you for your effort. It always has your back. It never punishes you, and it serves you at the highest level. Trust in us. Trust your leadership, who have brought you into this container so you can become the very best level of yourself. Trust the marketing plan. Why qualify? I want you to take a photo of this. So when I say, what do you need to be obsessed about? Qualify. Why would I even bother qualifying? Because of this. To have things in life that you don't currently have, you have to think different. You have to act different. You have to be different. You have to know things differently. Right now, most of you are still trading time for money. That is not the doorway to your dreams. That's building someone else's dreams. We don't get taught this in school. This is where ordinary people with an extraordinary, above average work ethic can realize all of their dreams. This is the level playing field. We don't care about your age, your background, your trauma. None of that matters here. The bigger the pain, the bigger the opportunity. You have the opportunity to do that here. Does everyone have their picture? Because what I'm asking you is to get obsessed. I'm asking you to get obsessed about your smart working life, about your smart working wealth creation. I want you to get obsessed and think differently about what true wealth is and what it's going to bring to you in your life, and who you're going to impact and how you're going to impact, and what you get to do when you don't have to worry about money. That's what I got obsessed with. What you get to do here every single day is do one action and be paid on it for the rest of your life. The one action, well, actually it was several actions. Kate and Anthony Golay said yes after 6 years. So it was a lot of actions of me saying, I've got a thing. You might like it. You might get paid when you're sleeping instead of when you're always in practice. I've got a thing. But I get paid, literally, on that one action every single day in my Juice Plus life. Can you see it? Can you understand it? I have qualifiers in my team. They're not here, but they've been qualified with me for 14 years. Every month that they qualify, they earn at least an extra $50, $60 jackpot bonus from head office. And because I brought them in, cared for them, and bothered to teach them the most important way to open up our marketing plan, the 5 most important ways that we get paid in our marketing plan, the significant payment in our marketing plan via the door of qualifying. 14 years, that one action of meeting Dee at a Wellbeing and Expo show. You never know which one of your actions is going to pay you for the rest of your life. But what we're setting up here, friends, make no mistake, you're setting up a machine, a beautiful machine of beautiful, radiant hearts that can pay you on your collective team success for the rest of your life. And even when you're long gone and your legacy business still lives on beyond you, it's willable to your family. This is never ending. Is that not the most unbelievable pay it forward business? Yes. Let's just look at what another 500, this is a good slide to take a photo of. An extra $500 can set you apart. An extra $500 can start your wealth creation strategy. I want you to get obsessed about compounding. I want you to get smart and intelligent and have posture around knowing what true residual income is and being obsessed about it every night. Never sleep again until you are truly earning and opening up this part of the marketing plan. This is where it grows bigger than you. It grows with or without you. Who's got 320,000 lying around? I want this to land. I want you to read this as many times as you need to. If you need someone to even explain it to you in a different way, I don't have time in my section, but I want to ignite you to go be obsessed. If you truly want to change your life and you're making that decision that Brian invited us to make, this is how. Trust that if you follow this, you will absolutely create the life of your dreams. See this? This is the Australian Marketing Profit and Incentive Guide. No wonder I had no clue what the hell. No clue. That didn't excite me or inspire me. I didn't understand. So I stayed playing small. What I really needed to know, who switches off? If I start talking, imagine if I was up here saying, well, we pay out 50%, 25% is in PB and then POB and then retail profit and commissions. And if you only have a retail profit business, well, you've got a little Juice Plus store and you've got about 10 people eating their Juice Plus, you're going to make $300 a month. True story. How you go into all these pretty colours is qualifying. Every single part of our marketing plan is underpinned by qualifying. What I needed to see much earlier in my journey is this. Yeah, take a photo of this one. Who Who understands dollar signs? Yeah. What do you need to do? Yeah. So this is another basic thing. Qualifying means you've got a club business. They're the same thing. If you have a performance-based business, it's a bonus from head office, right? Corporate have identified a way to reward those who are in action doing the most important part of our business. It represents around 15 premium. If you were to do that on your own, it's 15 people eating Juice Plus. So before I move on from this slide, I want you to decide, based on what Brian invited you to consider, which one are you going to be? What are you going for? And then we're going to help you create the blueprint, create the map. But this is the path. Is everyone with me on that? You get that this is the path. Okay, I'm not going down the rabbit hole of what do you need to qualify. We've got 1 million trainings on it. What I actually really want you to do is have this little thing start inside of you to go, oh my God, I've got to get qualified and I've got to find another person to help them qualify their life too. Help me. Grab your upline, flood them and go, I want to be in that club. I'm going through that doorway. I want to be one of those people who is tapping into the other 5 most important ways that we get paid. That's what I want for you out of this. I don't want you to get bogged on this. This is the easy way. You eventually find 10 orders of people eating premium. Some of you already have that. You're already so close, but not doing the extra bit. If you have one team that has, say, 5 orders, they love getting their products cheaper, they've shared it with a few, and you have another team with about the same deal. This right here is one of the average, most common ways that most people get qualified. And then when you get qualified, you get an extra percentage bonus and you start to tap in on payments for your team. That's all you need to know. Said like this, who's got a credit card? I want you to have a little experience here for a moment. I want you to get out your credit card. If you can really quickly, maybe your iPhone, Apple Pay like me, so I want you to just pretend. This was a huge moment for me when the penny dropped. Every time your customer pays for their monthly amount of Juice Plus, ka-ching, your points go in your points account and they accumulate over the month. Is everyone with me so far? So ka-ching, Nana just paid for her premium, right? By the end of the calendar month, you must be 1,800 points, it's roughly dollars, in your volume account. So what qualifying really essentially is you've got $1,800 of credit card payments from your customers and your orders every single month. How easy is that? Is everyone getting this? Maybe in a new way, a different way? Credit cards charged. Now, happy face. If you are 1,800 points or 1,810 or maybe you're 2,100 or 2,500, you get ka-ching! Yay! You get to be in the club. If you are 1,750, ba-bow. Frowny face. You're not in the club. You're not going to get your dreams. No. You're not. I want you to know. I'm not over-promising and under-delivering here. I want you to know you will never have a sizable check. You will not have a significant income if you have a Juice Plus shop. You're capped. It's a shop. There's only so many customers that you can personally bring. Does this make sense? So every single month that gets paid out, remember the slide with all of the pink, the red hearts? When you are in the club and you get that jackpot bonus from head office as a performance-based business, a performing business, PB, I love to call it a jackpot business. Ka-ching, I just got the jackpot for me. $50, $60, $70, $80 extra from head office, very nice. Better than a kick in the teeth. I remember going, well, that's not that exciting. But wait, you've got to have a long-term vision. You have to be the one before you can teach the one. A 3-club business is $1,000 a month, here or there. And then double it, and then double it. Those 3 teach 3. Those 3 teach 3. When I hit 100 club, I didn't teach all 100 clubs, did I? I had a 12 club and a 24 club, and it was those leaders who caught the vision and the same obsession. Does this make sense? It's leverage. It's leveraging time and hearts and care. Okay? I'm finishing here because it's too emotional to look at that, actually. I'm going there because this is what qualifying brings to your life. I know it sounds like a thing in a marketing plan, but it's not. This is your wildest dreams realized. And not only is it you, it's all these other people. This was my Candace Corsa moment. I got to be up there and have 100 people come over from Australia, get passports, get t-shirts, start dreaming. So many of them are still here, and I see them doing the same thing in their life. Brian Marsh, I ended up knowing his name, right? The guy in the velvet jacket. He wasn't even around in this time. You never know who is the next person. You never know your next invitation, your next action, your next conversation. Every single bit of greatness on here. The first $300 went to a high-five ticket for my 2 girls because we weren't saying yes to extra back then. This moment, my mum and dad got to be on that stage with us in front of 9,000 people. We got to go to Disneyland. We got to do all of these unbelievable things that I couldn't even begin to fathom when I was where you are. But I want you to know that this is possible. Help enough people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. Make it all about them. Know what their dream is. Know what their burning desire is. Everyone here is a qualified leader. So think of what they all represent behind them, communities and other leaders. It's so much bigger than any one of us. And this just blows my mind because it's nice to have things. We have a mansion. I have nice boots and belts and all, bags. I have that because I love nice things. Who likes shopping? Yeah, you're my people. Okay, I'm loud and proud. But not looking at price tags. That was a pride thing for me. Whatever your thing is, hold on to it. Follow the goosebumps of it. It wasn't the boat, buying the boat. It was watching this guy out here clean it and have pride, and us having adventures on the boat. It's never the things. It's who you become on the way to bringing those things in your life, to bringing them about. to growing yourself so you can grow your business, so you can serve others. And that moment there is in Montmartre in Paris, and it's pure joy. And when I got to be a speaker people speak into your lives all the time in this business. Wendy Campbell, not even one of my official uplines, she spoke a moment into my life and she said, I know that you're sacrificing for your babies right now. I know it feels hard. I know you have to say no to some things. But watch what happens when you get picked up in a limo in Europe and you're a closing speaker and they all get to come with you and see you in front, speaking in front of 10,000 people. That's the kind of role model that I am for my kids and that you can be too. And honestly, God honest truth, it wasn't until I was in Barcelona having a moment going, holy crap, that happened. Years later, the timeline didn't matter. But be the hero that your kids want to look up to. And here, you don't do it on your own. Here, we stand for you. We stand with you. We believe in you when you have nothing left in the tank of belief in yourself. We see you. We see all of you. And that's our superpower here. We know you. We know your pain. We're here to hold space for it. We're here to understand it. We're here to not buy into your BS excuses. That's why we drag you here. Because we freaking care that much. Because we know the greatness inside of you. We know that you're guided here. You're directed here. We are surrounded by divine energy. This is a vortex for greatness. This is where you get to put it on steroids, strapped to a rocket ship. This is so much bigger than any one of us. We have a purity in our marketing plan. A 53-year-old company whose mission is to help as many people realize their dreams. The way that you are going to realize your dreams is through... Yeah, my job is done.